to have that perfectly put together garage, the kind of garage that you can put your car into. Some of us get to do it, some of us are not there yet. You've done it, a beautiful project.
Thank you, but to be honest, I'm not there yet.
You're not there yet either.
No. So when I was approached by Gladiator to do this garage makeover, I was a little surprised. And I said,
Yes.
I'm a landscape guy. Like literally, what do I know about garages other than I can't fit my car in mine? and they said, no, seriously, 70% of Canadians cannot fit their car in the garage.
I know, it's extra storage space.
It's the awkward storage space. And then I started looking at my garage and I'm like, you know what, you're right. My wheelbarrow, my ladder, everything that I use in my gardening and my backyard space ends up in the garage. I'm not taking it into the basement. My shed is full of things, so the garage becomes the default, right?
Yeah.
So I started thinking about it that way and thinking more and more homeowners are probably feeling exactly the same way I am.
Yes.
So I was given a garage to make over.
We have a picture of it.
I think we do, yeah.
Okay, so this is basically, that doesn't even look that bad to me.
That's,
I mean,
that's
you
normal.
can't get a car in there, but it is pretty normal. There's stuff scattered all over the space.
So what we know about garages is that most people use it as a dumping zone because you can shut the door.
Yes.
When you have people over for dinner,
yeah.
Nobody has to see a garage tour. No, exactly. So it's easy, and it becomes the one spot where you're just doing something really quick, set it down, walk away. And you look at those garage shots and you think, well, I could probably clean that up in an hour or so, but we never get to it.
We don't do it.
But new statistics have come out, unfortunately, about the value of our garages and how much dollar-wise they impact the value of our homes.
And they're very valuable.
They're extremely valuable, more so than ever before. Garages aren't just the place for the junk, they've become living space. So we start seeing workbenches being put into garages. We start seeing people renovating. So that's the direction I wanted to go with my makeover.
Right.
So that's what I did.
Let's take a look at it. So this is the first reveal shot of the beautiful garage makeover.
Same garage.
Same garage.
Yeah.
Gorgeous color, gorgeous dog. Did you bring the dog in too?
Yeah, I brought the dog. Well, the dog actually likes the garage now, so the dog wants to sit in the garage floor. Yeah, I brought in Benjamin Moore. We added lots of color to the walls.
Yeah.
Blue Jay Blue, just saying.
Ooh, nice.
But again, it became more of making this a living space instead of a dumping zone.
Okay.
Right? So now we start to see the numbers. We start to see the actual dollar return for homeowners when they invest in their garage. We now know that if you do a major makeover in the garage, that for every dollar you spend, you're going to get 65 cents back when you sell your home.
Good.
Where that sort of nets out in the big picture, for every dollar you spend in your kitchen, you're going to get 70 cents back. For every dollar you spend in your bathroom, you're going to get 60 cents back. So the garage has become almost more important than the bathroom. Yeah, and I realize that nobody's going to sell their house because they have a garage and not a bathroom.
Right.
That's not going to happen. But the truth is, more male consumers, when they go into a home and they see a beautiful garage, they get excited about it.
Right.
In fact, we now know if you do your garage up, you make it look great, and it's organized and all the right things, and you leave the garage door open, your neighbors walk by.
Will steal your stuff.
They look.
No?
They're not going to steal your stuff. No, because it's all nicely hung.
Yeah.
But they'll look by and they'll start asking you questions about your garage. How'd you do this? How'd you organize that? And they'll start actually doing it in their own spaces.
Right.
Now, there are a few things.
It's like any kind of a reno.
Yeah.
People get influenced by it and then they want to do it.
Absolutely. So there are a few rules.
Okay.
First of all, get everything off the ground.
Yes.
You want to maximize the space as much as possible. If you're not hanging it on the walls, put it on wheels. Secondly, you really can only use one system for the entire garage because one system has all the click and attachment systems that actually work with it. So you're not going to be able to interchange. Go with one system. In this case, again, I mentioned I used the Gladiator Garage Works program.
Yes.
I just found it easy.
Yeah.
And secondly, add light. Brighten up the garage. Yeah, it's so important, not just for safety, but also so that you want to be in there. If it's dark and dreary, no, you don't want to be in there. And whoever said the garage had to be gray and white? When did those become default colors? Exactly.
So the paint has to be, if you've got the cement going on, you've got to get paint that's okay for that.
Yeah, use the right product, of course. So nobody's going to say otherwise. But don't think that that has to be the default boring space. Make it lively because you'll be in there more. Make the usable space work for your life. And when you sell it, make some money.
Very nice. I love that. So the organizational system you mentioned that you used was Gladiator. Everyone in the audience is going to take home a Gladiator gear track pack. It's the one you saw in the pictures. Installed in 50 minutes. It provides 8 feet of storage space. So get organized and send us a picture.